North Carolina forests. Created by Ryan Decker, Alex Munn, and Tyler Richards. Our forests are home to an abundance of wildlife and vegetation. 60% of North Carolina's territory is covered by forests. Forests provide us with recreational uses such as hunting, climbing, birdwatching, biking, hiking, in addition to an abundance of natural resources. However, our forests are slowly being destroyed due to a number of reasons, including natural causes such as forest fires and flooding. Other causes include human activity and growth. In fact, humans are the biggest contributor to the deforestation in North Carolina. If we don't start to make an effort to reverse these forces now, our forests will continue to be turned to nothing. Types of forests in North Carolina. North Carolina consists of many deciduous forests. Trees found in deciduous forests include coniferous firs, oaks, maples, and pines. These forests are characterized as having 4 distinct seasons: a spring, summer, autumn, and winter. During the fall, the majority of trees lose their leaves, which provides nutrients for the soil and encouraging growth. The climate of deciduous forests includes hot summers, cold winters, and around 30 to 60 inches of rainfall a year. Famous North Carolina forests include Nantahala, Pisgah, Uwharrie, and Croatan. All 4 are U.S. national forests. Forest life in North Carolina.
Black bears are a medium-sized species of bear located in North Carolina in large forest areas. The black bear is an omnivore and its diet consists of various types of berries, fish, rodents, and deer. The North American beaver is the largest rodent in North America and can weigh up to 71 pounds. Similar to the capybara, they are semi-aquatic creatures, best being suited for surviving on land and in freshwater ecosystems. They build many dams out of fallen branches, which acts as a natural deterrent to flooding and erosion. The eastern cottontail rabbit is the most common rabbit found in North America. Their diet consists of over 100 different types of vegetation. The eastern gray squirrel has been given the nickname of the natural forest regenerator. They are found all over eastern North America and eat and consume various types of vegetation. The red fox is the largest of the true fox family, and they are omnivores and they consume various vegetation, small rodents, and bird eggs. The white-tailed deer is a medium-sized species. They are herbivores and consume a variety of different vegetation. The coyote is a close relative to the eastern wolf and the red fox. They hunt in pairs or packs, aiming for the necks and throats of large animals, unlike wolves who attack from the rear. The bald eagle is the national bird of the United States and a symbol of our freedom. The American alligator is a large reptilian carnivore found in freshwater ecosystems. The eastern diamondback rattlesnake is one of 2 rattlesnakes found in North Carolina. Their rattle is a symbol as a warning and should be avoided at all costs. North Carolina is home to various species of turtles and tortoises. The important thing to remember is that some turtle species are poisonous, but tortoises are not, but they're much larger and more lethal with their bite.
Deforestation is the permanent damage to an ecosystem, where trees are cleared and then not replanted. Humans most commonly clear forests for agricultural and urban uses. They also clear for lumber, which is then used for making wood-based products. Humans, however, are not the only causes of deforestation. Forest fires are responsible for millions of acres lost each year. Extensive flooding can also drown trees as well as uproot them. The recent surge of people moving to North Carolina has caused a drastic spike in deforestation. For example, Raleigh has had a 46% growth in population over the past decade. Thousands of acres are being cleared to make way for new homes, businesses, and schools. The lumber industry is clearing forests for uses in wood and paper products. The future outlook for North Carolina's forests is not seemingly well, as we lost 5.9% of our forests, or about 1 million acres between 1982 and 1997. It is predicted that we will lose 5.5 million acres by 2040.
Now it's time for some local interviews. I'm here with a concerned citizen. Do you feel that deforestation is a big problem in our area?
Absolutely. I think the amount of development we've seen, especially in the past 2 or 3 years with the opening of the new high school, has been monumental compared to what we've seen in the past. We've seen whole swaths of forest just being knocked down in a matter of days for developments to be put in. So I think we definitely have a huge problem with deforestation in Apex.
Deforestation has massive effects on our ecosystems and the animals living in them, as 80% of the world's animals live in forests. Our extensive clearing of forests has created an alarmingly fast rate of extinction of our current species. According to National Geographic, animal populations dropped by 58% between 1970 and 2012, largely as a result of human activities. The World Wildlife Foundation predicts that 2/3 of the world's vertebrate species will be extinct by 2020. This massive drop in animal species will cause biodiversity levels to plummet.
Good.
Animals are further affected by habitat fragmentation. This occurs when habitats become broken up and segmented. This fragmentation forces animals to travel across man-made structures, often roads, which kills large amounts of animals each day. Another effect of deforestation is the increased amounts of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Trees help remove greenhouse gases from our air, and with less of them, there will be less removal of these gases, thus increasing the rate of global warming. When trees are removed, there is nothing holding the soil in place. This makes it easy for the soil to wash away or erode. This affects agriculture, as the nutrient-rich topsoil is washed away. The soil is then washed into our waterways, which then increases the water's turbidity. This can harm aquatic life. It is important to preserve our forests as they are crucial to our environment and our own health. By removing them, we are decreasing plants and animals' quality of life as well as our own.
So how does our government attempt to manage the deforestation our state and country faces? Well, there are a number of state and federal policies which attempt to tackle this problem.
Run that way. One of the big policies is the State Environmental Policy Act. This act is meant to encourage wise, productive, and beneficial uses of our state's natural resources while maintaining a healthy environment. This act was originally adopted in 1971.
On the federal level, the Forest and Rangeland Renewable Resources Act aims to do practically the same thing as the NC State Environmental Policy Act. Its goal is to authorize the long-range planning by the United States Forest Service to ensure the future supply of forest resources while maintaining a quality environment.
In addition, the National Environmental Policy Act is meant to promote the enhancement of our environment. Even though this goal is very broad, it definitely makes an impact in the fight to preserve U.S. forests.
The Environmental Protection Agency has also created many acts and programs to help out with environmental problems affecting ecosystems. Some acts include the Clean Air Act, Clean Water Act, Federal Land Policy and Management Act, National Forest Management Act, and the National Park Service Organic Act.